You're listening to the IFL TV podcast in association with Lonsdale MTK Global, sponsored by William Hill. This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. It's been a while, but wonderful to be speaking to the Savage, Mr. Alan Babbage. It's been a while, Savage.
Like I said, when Kugan Cassius comes in, it means the wait is over, you know. So I'm getting closer to my comeback. Can't wait to be back. I miss all of you guys and all my Savage Army, of course.
So let's just talk about, obviously, you've been out injured for the past few months. So just explain to people that don't know what happened and, what was the process in obviously getting yourself better.
Well, listen, I was. It happened at my last fight, with Tom Little, and I just went full on. Like I said, most of the time, all the time, I say I'm gonna leave everything in the ring, and I mean that. So I just went on. I threw, I think, around 300 punches, 300 something punches in 3 rounds, and my right shoulder kind of snapped in the first round, And I went back to the corner, and I said to my coach, my shoulder's fucked and it's gone. He was just, he's done. And then I went second round, I went even harder. And I could feel it, it was rumbling and something inside. And a second round finished, and I said to my coach, I can't go much longer. Everything started to hurt. I broke both my knuckles and my shoulder. I just wasn't, I wasn't doing base, strength and conditioning and stuff, nothing. So my body wasn't really prepared for that kind of output. And then I went into the third round and I said, it's all or nothing. I couldn't continue like that for 9 rounds, And then after the fight, I said to myself, nothing is hurt, everything is good. Savage said to me, everything is good. So I keep on training with the broken shoulder. And then right somewhere around 2 months after the fight, I went to check it. And they said it's a pretty big deal, And I was shocked because I was doing deadlift, I was doing bag work, sparring, everything. So it was kind of a shock to me. So, but the operation, the surgery went really, really good, better than everybody expected. So I'm already at 80% back right now.
Are you back sparring, Alan?
Well, yeah, with my left hand, but with not with the big guys, I do some lighter sparring only with my left hand because I can't get punched in the shoulder yet.
Now, I'm assuming, obviously, the plan was for you to feature on. I mean, Dillian White's card has been moved a couple of times now. It was meant to have been last weekend, but now it's on the 27th in Gibraltar. But we know you're not going to be ready for the 27th. But after that, when are you kind of penciling in a date for your return?
Yeah, and I'm so gutted for that, because it's such a big card. I tell to Dylan all the time, Rumble on the Rock, God, that would be, God, I would love to be there. I would go in there with my shoulder fucked. I would go tomorrow if they asked, But we gotta lay a heel, so I don't know. They say just get back, just get well soon and let's go from where we stopped, So I hope I'm gonna let them know I'm gonna be ready in like maybe 4 to 5 weeks, and then whatever, we can do it the day after. I just need a clearance from the doctor to say your shoulder is ready. I need to do few real sparring sessions and that's it. I'm ready, bro. I'm back. I want to do at least 4 fights, at least 3 fights. I would like 4, but I want to do at least 3 fights. It's the same like last year, Nobody fought because of the corona, and then I did 4 fights in like 5 months. So I think it's going to be the same this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a shame for you because you were building up good momentum with the wins. The opponents were stepping up all the way through 2020, and now this gap doesn't really help you, does it, at all?
Well, yeah, when you say it, it sounds universal.
Sorry.
I keep talking to myself. It's good, but yeah, I know, it's fucked. It's terrible, and I didn't want to go to surgery. I trained for 2 months. I knew something was broken. I knew it the day after the fight, but I was just like, I'm not gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna keep training, and it's gonna go away. but that's not the way it goes, you know, because it's my fault, because if I went right away after the fight, I would be healed by now. So it's really my fault, you know, and we learn on our mistakes.
Alan, what kind of opponent can we expect to see you in with next? Because seeing your progression in 2020, we know, you know, Dillian and Eddie kind of wanted to see, by pushing you further along the line, the opponents were getting better. Obviously, your last fight with Tom Little, to see where you are in your career. But what sort of opponents can we expect to see in 2021 for Alan Babbage?
Well, I hope I'm gonna get at least one big fight. You know, I want to be the underdog. You know, I'm not good in this role of being the favorite. You know, it's so strange to me. And I really want to be the underdog, but I am moving kind of fast. I have 6 fights. I have only 12 rounds, 6 knockouts. So nobody wants to step up. You know, we talked to Nick Webb a couple of times. He didn't want to fight. We talked to a lot of guys. You know. Right now, I would like perfect fight for me. My comeback fight would be Lucas Brown. There was some talks about it. If they could be made, it would be perfect for me. I'm going to be honored to fight him. You know, and I want guys like that. I want a real challenge. You know, I say it to everybody. Tom Little he's a great guy. Domestic level fight, everything's good, but he wasn't a challenge. You saw it. It was a beatdown. You know, it was a total mismatch, like in my previous 5 bouts. So nobody really knows where I am. I don't even know, you know, because I just finished my guys in like 2 rounds. You know, it's not even a fight. I want somebody who can punch back. I've done that building up. Don't you agree? You know, I've been built up. I've proven myself. So I really want to test now. You know, I really want to make it good for the fans. You know, I want to do the fights people talk about. That's my goal for this year.
You mentioned,
I want to go the bag. You know, I come in slow, but I want to be 3 top-notch fights. You know, I just want to go in there. I want them to punch me. I want them to knock me down. I gotta get up. I gotta win. You know, that's the kind of stuff I like. You know, I don't like these easy fights. You know, I just beating the guy. You know.
are you saying you want your next opponent to knock you down in the fight? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want him to want to knock me out. You know, I want to see that fire in them. You know, I want to make something beautiful. I want to come back from something. You know, not just be beating them. I like the game of boxing. You know, I don't like the game of mismatch. For now, it's all been mismatches. You know, so I really want a tough fight. I really want a tough fight. I want to show the world how tough I am. You know, I can't show that to Neil Kennedy and those guys. I need better. You
know. So, Alan, obviously, Dillian Whyte's scheduled fight with Alexander Povetkin, the rematch will take place in Gibraltar. It's been pushed back, I mean, several times. We know that, but we are all hopeful that fight finally happens on March the 27th. How convinced are you that Dillian Whyte will set the record straight and get his revenge on Povetkin?
Well, I am as convinced as I was the first time, and I fucked up. But I really believe in my brother. You know, he's been training even harder, and he's been training all the way through. You know, so he's just a one big muscle now. You know, there's nothing he did wrong. He did everything perfect. But again, Povetkin is Olympic champion. You know, we all know who Povetkin is. So, and those are very small gloves. I keep saying to people, one punch can change it, like he did. You know, one punch can change it. But I'm almost certain of Dillian's victory. Like the first time I said, it's nothing different now. You know.
Just coming back to yourself there, you mentioned Lucas Brown there, who's obviously, he's been linked with your friend Fabio Wardley quite a lot over the last few months as well. And I believe Lucas Brown is in action very soon as well. But that is the type of opponent for you that you would relish the chance to get in the ring with.
Well, yeah, he'll be linked to Wardley and Molina. I'm supposed to fight Molina on this card, you know, Eric Molina. So they give Molina to Wardley. So I thought I'm gonna snatch Lucas Brown, you know. So I don't know how the games works. You know, Dillian just called me and just tells me the name, and that's it. So I really hope they're gonna make a big fight. I'm so ready for the big fights. And listen, you saw the way I fight. I'm not gonna last for 12, 20 years. I want big fights now. I'm in top of the shape. I'm in top form. There's not gonna be much better. I am gonna be better. I'm gonna be wiser and everything. But strength-wise, I'm right now. I'm in my zenith. I'm at my peak, and I want them all. I want them all. I want them right now. I want to make 4 fights in 4 weeks, stuff like that. Something different. And that's what I like. And then I can go to surgery again. I don't care about that. They said you're gonna box like different. I'm not. I'm gonna throw double the punches. I'm gonna double every punch. That's my mentality.
Are you currently in Croatia?
Yes.
Okay. So the next few weeks, while you're kind of still recovering from that injury, you're going to stay in Croatia?
Yeah, I'm in Croatia. This is my home, and I feel the best here. And the healing is amazing. I do 3 sessions a day. I have massages. I have how to say therapeutic work. I don't know, physios and stuff. I have a lot of those every day. So I'm just 100% on going back. I do everything for boxing. I'm not lazy. I'm in top shape of my life. And I can't even train my upper body. So I'm just waiting for that click to happen after 3 months. That's another 5 weeks, I think, 4 to 5 weeks, and then I'm gonna go full on again. I'm gonna be hungry very soon.
Let me ask your opinion on a potential fight that could take place between Filip Hrgović and Michael Hunter. What do you think of that fight?
Well, I think it's a very good fight. I think it's one of the biggest fight in Croatian history. Don't get me wrong. I hate Hrgović, but I really think that's a good fight, and I was happy for him, to get that fight. But then he did some press conference in Croatia, and I just think he's so stupid. I can't even listen to him. He's been going on against my teammate again. He's the kind of guy who puts you down, in the ground. You should be the idol of these guys. You should be someone they look up to, and nobody likes to look up. He just shits on everybody. So Savage is here to make it fair, to make it a fair fight. So I'm gonna go on him all my life, because he done so much wrong things to these poor guys. But I think as the fight, it's a very good fight. I think it's a very good matchup, and I would give Hrgović the edge, because I know boxing. I think Michael Hunter is better mentally. I think he's mentally better because Hrgović is mentally weak, in my opinion. So I think that is his main chance. If Hrgović can't take him out in like 6 rounds, it's gonna be a tough fight for Hrgović. Because Hunter, I heard he's a vegan. Is that true?
I'm not sure.
He's like a plant-based athlete. Yeah, I think I read it somewhere. So I think he is something new. He's something different, and I think he has the skills, of course, and the will and the power and everything to stop Hrgović. But it's a 50-50 fight. But I'd give the edge to my fucking countryman.
Okay, but I mean, if everything goes well with you, we could hopefully see you out in the summer. Is that realistic?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Like May or something like that. Like I said, listen, they said for that kind of injuries, just the recovery goes slow, and then after one point it just goes up, like 100%. So I'm just waiting for that day, and it's been very good, very good. I'm already ahead, like 20 days. They said nobody can move his arm in the stuff in the time I'm in, and I can do everything already. I can fight, so I'm just waiting for that click.
Okay, just before I let you go, Alan, it's a bit of a random one, but what is your opinion on Jake Paul?
Yeah, I don't like Jake Paul, brother. I don't think not a single true boxing guy like Jake Paul. I think he's bad for the sport, But listen, I know you like him, but I think they should make something other than boxing for them, like call it something different, don't call it a sport that Muhammad Ali was in. Don't go into the same ring. I think it's disrespectful. But I think that has a future. Of course, it has a lot of views and stuff. Those kids from YouTube watch it all the time and stuff. So just call it something else. Just call it brexing. I don't know, boxing. Not boxing. Just don't call it boxing. I don't like it. I like they call it boxing. He's like a boxer and stuff. You're not, bro. Just don't, like I said, you don't know what it takes to be a boxer. It takes a lot more than what he's doing.
Alan, you believe that Jake Paul being involved in boxing does more harm than good?
Well, like I said, I think he is. I think he's getting the wrong picture, because I got the picture from Joe Frazier, and nowadays kids they're gonna get the picture from Jake Paul. So it's not the same, It's not the same. They're gonna go into boxing because of a YouTube star, I just don't see it going well. Somebody's gonna die in the ring, They're all gonna think boxing is easy, but you can go from YouTube to boxing. You can't, you can't. There's levels, there are steps. He's an exception. I'm sure he's a great athlete, I'm sure he's naturally gifted and stuff. Everything's good, but don't put these kids into danger. I think it's kind of a dangerous thing to do. He's been talking about boxing like he's a great boxer, and he's not done it. He's not been through all that needs to be done. I don't know, if you ask me. I don't know. I think on one hand he's good because obviously the popularity of boxing is rising with him, but on the other hand, I think it's the wrong kind of popularity. I don't think boxing needs it.
I mean, he recently called out a fight with Canelo.
What the fuck?
I mean, but he's also been obviously having a few words with Tyson Fury's brother, Tommy Fury, recently. He seems like he knows how to ruffle feathers in boxing.
Well, listen, he has how many millions? So how many is 100 million? I don't know. So he can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. You know that better than I do. But calling out Canelo, come on, God, that's so disrespectful. And it just touches my heart. Don't fucking do that. You know what Canelo's been through to be where he is right now. Jake Paul is a man in his stuff, in YouTubing, and I respect him for that. I would never call out Jake Paul in YouTubing. I have like 30,000. He has 30 millions. So I'm respectful on that part. So he should be more respectful of boxing. Don't call out Canelo, bro. What the fuck?
So you wouldn't fight him then?
Who, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
I don't see the point, bro. What's the point? I don't want to get into that trash talk kind of stuff, I see his videos, he looks like a kid, like talking bad about Mayweather, about those kind of guys. I don't see the point, right? We are men in this sport, we're not kids. We're not gonna go around talk about Canelo and stuff. I respect Canelo more than I do my sister. So I would never talk bad about him in boxing. What the fuck, bro? I would just like it to be more respectful, to have more respect, because boxing deserves it. Imagine if he calls out Dillian White. What's gonna happen? Dillian White's gonna go there, He's gonna, sooner or later, somebody's gonna go to his front yard, say, "What the fuck, bro? Who the fuck are you calling out?"
That would be quite an interesting situation. I don't think he would. I don't think he would, but it would be an interesting situation to see how Dillian White reacted to that. I think we all know, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we all know it. And I would like that, but don't call out, I'm talking too much.
Okay. Alan, have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish?
I just want to say I'm so happy to be getting back. Now they start doing interviews in my country also. My country is a big on boxing, so they want to hear what I say and stuff. And I just want to thank to every single English fan. They write me every day. They're fucking crazy. The army of savages. And I just love them. I'm just all into it, and I can't wait to get back. But I can't wait. My comeback fight is going to be a knockout in 70 seconds. You know, I don't even know who it's gonna be, but I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go guns blazing, brother. I've done something new. How do they say? I've done something new to this fight. I've done some strength and conditioning. My legs are twice the size, brother. My legs are like this, fucking big. You know, I've done something new. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show you all.
Well, listen, we'll look forward to your return to boxing. We have kind of, it was a few months ago now, your fight with Tom. So
did you enjoy it?
Yeah, of course. We always enjoy it when you're in action, both in and out of the ring. So we'll look forward to your return, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yes, brother, of course. It's the same. So we are all on the same page. That is really good, and I can't wait to be back. Believe me, I've been training every day just for that. You know, I've been strengthening my body because my shoulder needs a rest. You know, so I've been just trying to strengthen my whole body. You know, I touch the core. You know, I know now what to do, and I'm gonna be back better. I'm gonna be back much better. You know, that was the old savage. Now the mature savage comes. I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. You know, I'm in the new club, so I'm gonna be better. Right? You're gonna see something different. You're gonna see something different again, even better than a little. You know, I want to make even more noise. You know, I want the Christopher Lovejoy. I want them all. You know, I want a good fights. I want to beat the underdog. You know, I would like them to take me to the underdog world again. You know, that's where I'm most comfortable at, and I love that spot.
All right, like I said, we'll look forward to your return, and we'll have another update in due course as well, and you can tell us how everything's going.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for always being with me from day one. You remember it? Yeah, I was just a kid. We're in the Dillian gym.
In Loughborough, yeah, I remember.
In Loughborough, yeah, he said, talk to him. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? He's the main deal. Oh, Cougar Cassius. I didn't recognize you. Yeah. Thank you, brother, for always being with me, and I'm going to bring chaos again.
No problem. It's Cougar Cassius with Alan the Savage Babbage for IFL TV. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to the IFL TV podcast, sponsored by William Hill in association with Lonsdale MTK Global.